What's up everyone, I'm Sketchy Brett and today we're working on another charcoal, but not just any charcoal. This is a very special piece to me. This is for my own dearest mother for her birthday that's coming up. She always loves anytime I draw or sketch or paint anything with a chicken, so I figured that the very first charcoal chicken that I do has to be for my mum. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so this one, the background needs to be dark enough to carry the highlights and to contrast off of the highlights. So I need to get those in and then bring out the highlights in this chicken. But again, I'm concentrating very much on tonal values and areas of tone because I want to get like lots of texture, but I'm going to be doing that by removing material. So it's really about concentrating on the bigger shapes at this point. Not worrying about any of the detail. The only thing I'm really looking at all in this point is direction. So I'm kind of following strokes in the direction of the feathers, just so that I don't have to correct that later. I can work with that. Oh, losing the tip here. And I also want to keep it quite soft because this chicken was photographed in very nice light. So I want to keep that sort of feel. Just as the material is getting thinner and thinner, it gets lighter and lighter. So I'm working my way up the head, and then as I'm doing that, I'm twisting the palette knife or the soft palette so that I can get thinner little feathers going, which is really looking quite cool. Oh, this little chicken dude's looking rad already. There you go, Mom, done. Nah, we're not done.
What are the challenges of the chicken versus any of the other paintings you've done so far?
So the difficulty with the chicken is that it's very recognizable. Everybody knows what a chicken looks like. So you've got to get the proportions right, but at the same time you also want to, they're kind of filled with personality. That's why I love painting and sketching, and chickens have featured a lot in my art just because I like them, but also because they've got so much personality. But you can mess it up quite easily. So you want to be careful of that. And also they're quite simple. They're distinctive and not all at the same time, weirdly, because they've got these big kind of fat bodies, but somewhat lacking in details. So everything kind of is in one. So you need to be certain that you're getting enough detail. But that will all come when I start laying in or rather removing material with the putty erasers and the likes. That's when it will start to really kind of come to life. So we've got a nice basic chicken already, which is cool. Happy with the direction of that. Now I just want to work on some background to kind of place her, sorry madam.
Chicken on a rooster. Hen. So many different words. Chicken dinner.
There's chicken. There's rooster one. Rooster, cock, chook, hoender, cuckoo. Yeah, that many. How many was that? 5?
6.
6? Hey, how many do you know?
Those and then.
Oh, you can't say those because those are mine. How do we know that you knew them?
And my parents call them chooks.
Chooks is very Australian.
Yeah.
So my father is Australian, so that's where I got that from. What's a Xhosa for it? Do you know? Is it the same as Zulu?
Yeah.
Nkuku.
Hukuk.
Who cook?
My dad calls them hukuks.
Who cooked the cook? Who cooked the Nkuku chook?
I don't know if hukuk is an actual word or if it's just what my dad's father called it, but we call them hukuks in
What's your what father?
what my father calls them.
Oh,
And then I knew the German word. But I don't
is it escaping you?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have built this. That's not going well. It's fine, I'll fix that later.
Ooh. Portuguese. Polo.
Ah, polo. Isn't that also Italian? Polo fungi, chicken. Roast. Butter.
Did you ever?
Do you know types of chickens?
Um,
Sussex, Potchcook, Buff Orpington, Leghorn,
this one with the fluffy legs.
Silky, Australorp. Yes, check me, I've got a lank.
Did you have chickens growing up?
I had chickens in my old house. They were all named after like old English names. Beatrice and Mavis, Gertrude. Built in this massive like custom-made coop. It was so cool. And I used to go and collect eggs in the mornings from the ladies. Oh man, I've never liked eggs as much as I did then. They just were so good. Nothing in the shops you can buy even remotely comes close. I had pigs too. One jumped into the swimming pool once.
Cute.
Not really. You try and get 100 kilos of pig out of the pool when it's like... And I was dressed in a suit. I was just about to go to work. I just hear... And I just checked the pigs in the pool. I'm like, what? Jumped in my suit, trying to leverage this pig out. It was mayhem.
2 bags of cement.
That was a wild morning. Some trauma there for me. And I do a check. It's coming out in the painting. The trauma is coming out in the painting, in the drawing. Draw the trauma. Live through the trauma.
We had one rooster that lived in the house with us. So one of the roosters just ended up just becoming friends with the dogs. So it would sleep with the dogs at night. And
That's
then
pretty cute.
just come into the
I would keep him too.
sister Nathan swim and you see the flies on the windowsill.
Yeah, I don't know. Your stories are wild sometimes, Jared.
I have there's pictures on Facebook of me asleep on the couch watching a movie with a rooster.
Okay, and you're going to see that photo now. Thank you. Busted. Now you got to put it there.
Yeah, found it.
Oh, I can't wait for them to see that photo. That's hilarious.
It was a big chicken.
That is a big chicken, you're right. It's our house chicken. Okay.
Listen, he was the smartest rooster. Because all of our chickens started getting picked.
Yeah, because the rest got eaten. Of course he's the smartest. He
they-
didn't get eaten.
and
Smart.
The rest of our chickens all got picked off by Jim the Gene. We lost.
Oh, I want to draw a gymnogene. Do you know that a gymnogene, when it gets excited, it blushes?
Cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You figured that out.
Well, its whole face changes. It goes from a like a yellow here by its bill, and then it blushes red. Jeez, it's like animal facts with Sketchy Brett. And Jared, editor Jared. Dun dun dun. Who needs National Geographic? Okay, I think our chicken looks rad. Now, I want to do like some flowers here. Shallow focus.
Bouquet flowers.
Yeah. A bouquet of bouquet flowers. I like it. I think Mom's gonna love it. Happy birthday, Mom. Okay, right, so we are finished with the chicken. That's my first ever chicken, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. Happy birthday, Mom. And if you guys enjoy my charcoals, here's one that takes you right back to the beginning where I did my absolute disaster lion attempt. And this one here is one of my favorites right now. I hope you give them a look, and until next week, keep it sketchy.